Hello, my name is Wendi Grinstead and I'm running for SVEA Union President. My entire life I've been raised with strong union values. My father was a grocery worker and I remember many conversations regarding a fair contract and what it is like to go on strike. My husband is a firefighter and we raised our 3 boys together. All 3 of our boys became firefighters. We raised them right here in SVUSD, attending our schools while growing into a profession of service and courage. What do unions do for us? This is a question I would like to help shape in a more positive direction for SVEA. We are stronger together. We know this to be true, yet the bond we often share is a feeling of helplessness and one of a lost voice that is no longer being asserted. Who speaks for us? Who speaks up for us? Who has our back? If I am your SVEA president, you will know that I will be your voice. I will challenge the constant wave of demands and assert our rights with you and for you. It can be very scary to speak up. I am not afraid. I am confident that I will work alongside dedicated professionals. I believe in you. I celebrate you. I honor you. I do not buy into the narrative that teachers do not do enough. I do not support the perspective that teachers need to be forced to do what is right for their students. I know you do what is right. I know you do enough. It is time someone gave voice to the quality professionals we have working in SVUSD. You are amazing. I want to be your advocate. As the president of SVEA, I think it is essential that I work in the classroom as well as at the head of our union. In our current contract, our SVEA president is supposed to work in the classroom for 60% of the time and have a release of 40% to work on SVEA matters. We have gone away from this model, and our current president no longer works in an SVUSD classroom and no longer works full-time in SVUSD. I do not think this is what is best for our members. I think our president needs to be here in SVUSD full-time. I think our president needs to be in a classroom. I want to receive the same emails you get. I want to face the assessments schedule our administrator is asking us to implement. I want to be at the teacher trainings that you attend. I want to prepare for showcase. I want to see the duty schedule, and I want to experience the social, emotional issues that are changing for today's children. If we are in this together, I want to be in this with you. In a firefighter home, we talk a lot about brotherhood. In our teaching profession, I feel a strong sense of family with all of you as well. I think we are bonded together in our plight to help children, to guide them, to teach them. It is a noble profession and one that needs to be respected in order to be effective. We will always be asked to try new things. Waves and trends will come that ask us to change, and we can do that better together. We need to use our voice because we know what is right for our kids. We know when we are being asked to do things that are wrong or perhaps harmful to the young students in our care. The union should help us give voice to valid concerns. I want you to feel free to bring concerns to your union and know we will listen. I want to advocate for you and our students. I want to work for you here in SVUSD full-time as your president. So vote for me, Wendi Grinstead, for SVEA president.
Hi, I'm Jacqui Ochoa. I'm running for Vice President of SVEA Executive Board. I've been a teacher for 31 years, 10 at the elementary level and 21 at the secondary level in mathematics at Trabuco Hills High School. I've served as a site rep and as executive secretary on executive board for over 5 years. It is my hope and my wish to be a voice on your behalf as a member of SVEA to bring your concerns and your issues to the table to discuss and to represent you in the best way that I can. This really isn't about me, but it is about our members and our community and our students who need a leader who will listen and do what she can to bring those concerns front and center to the SVEA table. I'm a passionate organizer, eager to bring our members together and to represent all aspects of our membership. So I appreciate your vote. I appreciate you considering me as someone who will represent you and to serve passionately to address any of the needs that you may have at this time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your vote. Jacqui Ochoa, SVEA Vice President. Have a good evening.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Gibbs, and I am running for treasurer. I have been teaching for 22 years. 20 of those have been with La Paz Intermediate School. I'm an 8th grade English teacher, ELD coordinator. I've been a union rep for 5 years, formerly intensive reading teacher, and currently ELD emerging. I grew up in Saddleback Valley Unified School District. I went to Del Cerro, Los Alisos, and Mission High School. I love this district so much that I raised my own children here. My youngest just graduated from Mission High School, class of 2020. He has a learning disability, so I have a real soft spot for those kiddos and my struggling students. I'm running for executive board because I'm looking for better communication. I hold monthly meetings with my staff to keep them informed with what's going on with the union. I take down their questions and I follow through and give them answers that they're looking for, or needing, shall I say. I also speak up in meetings. If you've been in meetings with me before, you know that I participate. When I have staff members who are uncomfortable participating or bringing up certain concerns, they tend to come to me and ask me to do it for them, which I'm perfectly happy to do. I'm a good listener. I know there's always going to be other sides to situations, and even if I have a strong opinion about something, I'm willing to listen to the other side. And my principal just recently said that I'm a problem solver, and that was kind of eye-opening for me because I definitely think I am, and I definitely feel as though that's an important attribute to have to be a board member. So if you enjoy all the qualities that I have and you think that it's something that you would like to have to support you, please vote for Jen Gibbs for treasurer. Thank you.
As your state council representative, I will utilize my position to listen with empathy, respect, and value the voices of our highly professional and hardworking members. I believe that transparent and frequent communication is imperative to ensure success.
And I've always taught in the primary grade level for my entire career, so K to 3. I'm a reading specialist, have a master's degree in literacy and education, and am Orton Gillingham trained to help teach and tutor kids that have dyslexia. And that's my passion, helping kids who struggle to read, learn how to read and get confident and know that they can do it and know that they are not unintelligent. They're as intelligent as any of the other kids that they're around. So I became interested in running for an executive board position because of my experience that started early in the summer, reaching out to our union for what I thought were common concerns that we're going through with the COVID experience. I wasn't satisfied with the response and thus started on a journey, express their concerns about the experience, our professional experience that we're encountering now. I relate my experience to the SVEA attempted communication to one of having an absent parent. And I know as well as you do that of all the attributes of parenthood, being present is most important. You as a parent aren't going to be perfect and you're going to make mistakes, but you must be present. I, if elected, will be present, and I'll make sure as much as I can that communication will be received and communication will be responded to. The situation we've found ourselves in right now, currently this week, is unconscionable. The district office has essentially given us boxes of airplane parts and has asked us to build a commercial jetliner. And the commercial jetliner is scheduled to take off yesterday. The amount of stress that parents, or not the parents, that teachers are under, and parents as well, could have been avoided. The planning for this summer and the rollout for the new distance learning has been atrocious. And it's not for lack of effort, but it's been lack of leadership. If I'm elected, I'll be sure to be encouraging the executive board to be responsive, to be present, and to advocate and anticipate situations that will arise before it's too late. Thank you.
When you see something that is not right,
Not fair, not just.
You have to speak up.
You have to say something.
You have to do something.